Welcome, and I mean welcome to the experience of Black Cat Panther Podcast. We are in this bitch today. It's a beautiful Saturday, and I have to say, the birds are chirping. We are in. The turtles are humping. The fishes are swimming. You can bet your sweet ass that it's going to be a good day to watch a preview from Dub Q and Lonzo, which we are in this bitch. Lonzo, what's happening?
Was Letty.
You already know what time it is, man. Yeah, your boy Dub Q is in the building. It's time to eat on these niggas that we call the Giants. So if you ain't doing nothing else, come on in the buildings. Step on that goddamn like button on your way in. You right, Choppy. Let's get it. You already know what time it is, man. Big Dub Q in the building, and I'm about to play us something to get our minds right for Sunday. This is the Carolina Panthers preview. Yes, sir. Carolina Panthers Dub Q in the building, man. You can go ahead and call it Big Dub Q. Lonzo in the building. And shout out to everybody, man. We smoking on that Giants pack, man. That New York Giants ass cutting that's coming. So first and foremost, before I say or do anything else, man, I just want to say, hold on. Let me look in your eye when I say this. What's happening? How y'all living? Y'all all right? Y'all good? What's happening? First and foremost, your boy WQ is in the building today, man. We got this Giants game coming up, and I don't know too many Giants fans, but I had my boy. I got one of my boys, one of my closest partners, man. He's not a YouTuber. He likes to just pull up on me and talk that Giant shit. So I wanted to see how he was feeling today. So if y'all don't mind, I might just pull up and have him, rock with us for a little while. I might do that. Y'all okay with that? Y'all okay? Hey, y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm ready to get to it today. We got a live watch party going this Sunday, 1 p.m. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Show up, show your boy some love. Admission is $10. The admissions for the live watch party is $10. And be sure you can cash up your boy Dub Q or and I put the link to the Discord already in there. It's already here. It's already there. It ain't going nowhere. I put it there. So you can go, you can create yourself a login, and then you can cash up your boy Dub Q and go ahead and solidify your spot in this live watch party, man, because it's something you don't want to miss, man. I'm letting you know that right now. So with saying less, uh, first of all, Maurice, is you there?
I'm here, Q.
Oh yeah, we live today, man. We live today. Lonzo, you in the building?
Yo, what's up? Panther Nation was Letty.
All right, man. I got my two boys in the building. I appreciate Lonzo for pulling up on your boy, and I appreciate Maurice for pulling up, man. But it's still fuck your team.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's fuck your team all day long. In case y'all wondering, he's on the call-in line today. So I'm gonna put this out there. Number one, the Giants are ranked 21 in pass defense, 21st out of 32 teams in pass defense, which means they can be a liability. Now, do you see Baker Mayfield going out there today and airing it out all over this defense? Lonzo, I'll let you take that one.
I say yes. It's a bounce back game. Bait. I told you the monkey off Baker back now. Everything that was going into the offseason was the Browns game. So you don't see the media covering us as much as they did last week. So I think Baker gonna show everybody why he here, and the offense gonna let it off. I got us going for 30 plus.
Ooh. Well, Maurice, with that being said, we going up against your secondary. So how you feel about that?
Well, my secondary is a little bit suspect. So
I'll be damned.
I don't feel too good about our secondary, but
Oh, what do you
I
mean?
think I don't have no trust in my secondary right now.
Well,
I
I'll
don't I,
be damned.
I don't trust them. No, it's hurting me to say that, but I don't trust them right now.
And well, you got a Dory Jackson. Aaron Robinson is gonna be out, but I mean, yeah. Well, after that, who the fuck gonna be there?
Well, 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 you see what Tannehill did to them last week. So I mean, I just I don't trust him, man. I can't trust
So
him.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. The number one thing for this game will come down to the trenches. Um, I love what I can get from Baker Mayfield. That's going to be an added plus, but it don't mean shit if this offensive line and this defensive line don't come out and dominate in the trenches. And after seeing what happened last week with Nick Chubb running over us for damn near 160 yards himself, having over 200 yards plus come against us, Lonzo, going forth in this team, what's the strategy that you think Phil Snow is trying to implement for this team?
Well, I think it's the wrong strategy, and that's sideline to sideline guys at every position. he, he's trying to get guys with the same physique and the same look at every position. Six
Yeah.
probably sit. He's within that 6'3", 6 foot range between 220 to 250, and have these guys run sideline to sideline. Every position is made for itself. Everybody can't do the same thing as that. This the back end has to worry about the back end. The middle worries about the middle, and the front worries about the front. We're trying to have the back end do what the middle should be doing. No, no, we shouldn't have to do that. It's just I think we miscoach on defense. Like I just think our scheme is just out of place, and we have the wrong players for the wrong things that we trying to do. We trying to make Jeremy Chin a middle linebacker. He's not that. It's a luxury to have a player who can do it from time to time. But you talking about having him do it as a position? No, that's not his position. So I think the way we're doing it, the deficiency that we have and we know we have with just stopping the run, we're not gonna be able to stop the run. We don't even have the personnel, nor do we have the coach that's willing to even switch up the personnel to even do it. So I think it's just poor coach, bro.
Well, and if you look at this team all the way around, you look at what this defensive line got to go up against. Andrew fucking Thomas at left tackle, Ben Bretson, Evan Neal at right tackle, Feliciano at center, and Glowinski at guard. Now, granted, this is not as good as the line that we saw last week, but at the end of the day, these boys are still going to fucking eat. So we need to make sure that the tone is set from the trenches. Brian Burns, Derek Brown, Ia Damn Nitus, get your ass up and hit somebody. What's a dumb ass? You know what, Maurice, and I know you saw it last week, because I saw your boys over there, but we really laid an egg when it comes to stopping the run. Our linebackers got the gaps shot up. Our line didn't hold their own. But you know what? In spite of all that, I'm here to say that it's going to be a bounce back week. It's going to be a refresh week. I'm just hoping that Phil Snow don't fuck up exactly what it is we're trying to do out there. And let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. I'm being dead honest about this. Phil Snow and your boy Wilkes out there arguing about this philosophy only solidifies what I said in my video from the film breakdown. That this 3-3-5 is not going to fucking work when it comes to stopping the run. Now, granted, if anybody want to win against the Panthers, all they got to do is power this bitch up and run straight up the gap to us. That'll be the philosophy for winning. So Phil Snow, he says a lot of good shit, but then in the same breath, I don't believe nothing Phil Snow has to say because he has no answer for what we need to do with this defense with this 3-3-5. It's just not, you can't put another DB in there and expect him to go up against a 350-pound lineman. That shit is not going to win you any games. You're going to get pushed around and punked around every chance you get if you waiting on that. I'm telling you what's going to happen. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little concerned about this offensive line coming in with the Giants because they have a decent offensive line. I just want to make sure
Now, Q,
Them
I ain't worried about this.
Cowboys. Go ahead.
I ain't worried about this O line. if you if you watch last week, if our D line don't come to perform tomorrow, I'll be vastly surprised. That's how bad the Giants O line played last week. Now they played good in the run. I don't even think it pretty much in the run. I think it was a. I think the Titans' run defense. They like Thomas Davis broke it down. I seen the video. He broke
I
it
saw
down.
that.
Those guys, they was out of the wrong. How can I say it? They was all out of the wrong play. But the Giants offense, if you watch their passing protection, bro, they had pressures from everywhere. Everywhere. The middle, the left, the right. Only person that held his own was Andrew Thomas. Everybody else, I mean, literally the whole entire four was allowing pressure to the Jeffrey Simmons and all of those guys. So I think pretty much we should be able to eat on that side. I don't think their offensive line gonna be able to hold out front four. And if
So
they
you
do, then I think something got to give. I say that.
so Maurice, your offensive line, they gave up 5 sacks last week. Do you see the same thing happening this week?
Uh, I don't. Um, and I know the offensive line wasn't that good last week, but Daniel Jones got to get the ball out quicker. I mean, you can't hold a ball and take it to a family reunion. You got to get the ball out your hand, man. I mean, so with that said, I don't see that happening this week. I mean, I do think they make the adjustments. Um, I do think he's going to get the ball out quicker. Maybe some check down screens or whatever. I think Barkley's gonna have a good game. And he had a good game last week, but I think it's gonna be a better game this week.
Mm.
Mm. Wow.
I, and this is something that Phil Snow said that scares me to damn death. Phil Snow came out and said Chubb can make the 6 to 20 yard plays, but Barkley can take a 70 in a hurry. So the fact that you know this guy can knock off a 70 yarder, and you then sit here with this 3-3-5 and say we're going to be okay, that's a problem for me, man. That's a huge problem because we got gashed last week. And granted, I know Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt is a great duo. I know their offensive line is very good. But at the end of the day, I want this team to show up and play collective football all the way around. And it starts with that front seven. The front seven that was laying on their ass half of the game last week. That's what it starts with. Nobody did their job last week, man. I
Yeah.
mean, goddamn. Y'all can't get mad at me for pointing out what the fuck they didn't do.
Yeah.
They didn't do their fucking job.
I will say this though, Q. Facing now these are two great backs, but I would say this: the way our defense is set up in Phil Snow's system, we're better suited to face a Saquon Barkley than Nick Chubb. A Nick Chubb led Browns team, they come with power. Our weakness is strength. Like we're a more speed based team and sideline to sideline based team. So as far as getting in the trenches, going straight ahead, we're not that. But you talking about horizontal defense, and that's the type of back Saquon is not a power back. He, he's
Mm.
he's like a one cut back, or he's a back that can do it all, but he likes to go to the outside, and that's what our defense really specializes in. But the thing about it, he can. I think the number one thing is the number one thing that everybody said in the press conference that's going to be this week. Now, to me, he's a harder back to tackle because he can make every move there is in the running back's tree. I mean, I'm talking everything, spin, juke. He can do it all, hard cut, all of that stuff. He can do it all. So I just think it's gonna come down to tackling. But I think as far as us matching up, I think we match up better against the Giants as per se as the run game
Mm-hmm.
than we did last week. Because they don't have no elite pulling guards like the Browns did, and they don't have we struggle against power backs. Like if you look at when we played teams, we always struggled against big backs that go straight ahead. But as far as sideline to sideline teams, we don't really struggle against those guys. But it's still gonna be a tough task to do because Saquon he looked like a man on a mission, bro.
Well, and you know, and I'm looking at their front seven: Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Tay Crowder, Calitro. They're running 3-4 defense right now, man. So in order for us to get out there and to be able to set the run, to set the edge, we need Christian McCaffrey to be way more involved this game around than he was involved last time. I mean, let's be honest. It's going to be kind of predictable starting off because they know at the end of the day, Christian McCaffrey only had 3 touches going into the first half last season, last game. And what they want to do is come out and establish Christian in the run game, in the pass game. So do you think that's going to be predictable for the Giants? Will the Giants be expecting that?
Yeah, they will, but I don't think they're still gonna be able to stop it because our offense doesn't just consist of CMC no more. I think you're gonna see it when we got a lot of weapons on offense, and I think you're gonna see that early on. But I think early on, we probably gonna see a lot of CMC, and I think that's what we're gonna get them at. Because at the end of the day, CMC is still your best offensive weapon. And if you look at them, well, if we going based off of their last week, both of our last week performances, they let up a lot of receiving yards to a backup running back, and we all know what CMC like. I think his name is Dontrell Hillard. I think he had like a couple of catches for 60 yards. Now we all know what CMC can do in the passing game, so I just think
Mm-hmm.
that they don't have the linebackers to cover CMC. I just think we well over our offense well overmatches their defense by a lot, especially with Aziz and Kayvon probably not playing in the game. I think
Well, hold
we
on,
we know.
Lonzo. We said that shit last week with the Browns.
Nah, but we
Maurice.
wasn't. But if you go to last week, what outside what position was we outmatching the Browns at? If you ask me, pretty much nothing. Like not the D line, the offensive line, we didn't outmatch them. Wide receiver was the only group we outmatched them in. Running backs, we didn't outmatch them. They have a way better running back tandem than we do.
Boy, they
Uh,
had a better offensive line. Them
defensive
boys
line,
had.
linebacking core, secondary. They had all that back. Well, we had better safeties than they did, but cornerbacks, their cornerbacks is better than our cornerbacks. I mean, respect to J.C. Horn, he's my guy and all that, but he ain't no Denzel Ward. And Dante Jackson isn't. Greg Newsom's already better than him. So I
Mm.
mean, if you go down position by position, we wasn't a better team than the Browns. The Browns just had a big deficiency, what we thought we could take advantage of, which was Jacoby Brissett, and we simply wasn't able to do that. But as
So
far as team base,
I'm
they had a better
hold
team, a better coaching
hold
staff.
right there. Hold right there. I'm glad you said that. So this week we got Daniel Jones. Is Daniel Jones going to be that guy that's going to come in and make the passes that Jacoby Brissett couldn't make against his defense? Is he going to be that guy? Maurice or either Lonzo, you can take that one.
Well, I think he is going to be able to make some better passes this week with Q. Um, because last week, I mean, he had really one good pass. I would say when he hit Shepard for about 80 yards, I think it was 80 yards, something like that. When he hit Shepard deep down the field, I mean, Daniel Jones is the kind of quarterback that can get the ball downfield. He just got to be smart with the ball, man. That's all to it. But I do think there are going to be some more uh attempt deep threat this week. I do think that was Shepard in the game. So I can see that. I
Well,
mean, I don't know how y'all feel. I can see
if y'all make some attempts to make some deep balls, Jeremy Chin and Xavier Woods is in that backfield. It's gonna be Pick
Yeah,
City if y'all start that shit off. I'm gonna tell you that now.
it's a
I,
big,
I hate to
bro.
say it. I hate to say it, but if Daniel Jones come out here and try to be a fucking hero, his ass going home on the Greyhound bus. He might as well go ahead and get his sweet ass together because it's no chance in hell.
so what you saying, Daniel Jones is not going to throw no deep threat ball against y'all.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. He not doing
Okay.
that. He not doing it because
Okay.
our secondary. Well, hold on. Let me speak not for the cornerbacks. Let me speak for the safeties. The safeties are not going to allow that
Yeah,
shit to happen. I spoke last week and I put my nuts out there on the line with J.C. Horn, and I said, "Oh, he gonna get the best of Amari Cooper." Motherfucker didn't do shit, man. Come on, man. Come on. So I'm gonna say
Yeah, 'cause
this.
look at me. Amari Cooper got the best of.
Ah, shit. There you go. There you
Go
go.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
There
nah,
you go.
he gonna
He
lie.
did. Yeah, it's so hard to go out here for JC Horn because last year he showed brilliance in 3 games. And then this year, after the first game, he looked like what he should look like, a guy that was out of football for a year, a rookie that's struggling. So I can't fully put all my eggs in the basket on JC Horn because he still has a lot of development to go. He still got to see more games, man. He got to get more stuff up under his belt. But I think he's gonna be all right in the long term. Just like right now, Last week, the motherfucker was a liability. Him, C.J. Henderson, they were liabilities on this defense, man, and it's not good. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Just taking a look at this team overall, let's look at matchups. Let's look and see how well we match up right here. You're gonna have Kenny Galladay going up against J.C. Horn. How y'all feel about that?
You know who I got, you.
You got J.C. Horn.
You
Who
know
you
it,
got?
man.
Who you got, Maurice?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Galloway, Galladay, he didn't do hardly nothing last week, so I'm looking for him to come out and make a statement.
Oh
I mean,
shit.
I mean, he didn't show up last week, and we got the win, but I'm looking for him to come out this weekend and say, hey, y'all, I'm on the Giants. I'm with the Giants. Y'all ain't saw me last week. I'm here this week. I'm here this week.
He can sit his fucking nuts out this week, huh? That's what he can do.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here we go with the bullshit. Here we go. So Sterling Shepard, Dante Jackson. Well, yeah, well, I
Stanley,
guess
Sterling Shepard, bro.
Sterling Shepard go win that one. I hate to say it, man. I hate to say
Yeah,
it.
Dante, man. I'm sorry. There's as a Panthers fan, we just sometimes we got to be realistic. Dante doesn't do well against good route runners. So Sterling Shepard's a good route runner. I just no, I don't see it. I don't think we're gonna let up anything over the top like last week though. But I just think the intermediate routes. I think it's gonna look a lot. It's gonna look a lot like how we did against how he did against Jalen Waddle without the speed though. I just think it'll
Mm-hmm.
be a lot of that, like him just getting cooked because he don't have the footwork to be a nickel corner. That's the thing about it. Dante Jackson has the speed, but speed isn't the only thing in the game. We see that, like when people try to compare people to Tyreek Hill because of their speed, that's not the only thing Tyreek Hill has. Tyreek Hill has the skill set as well. So the
Mm-hmm.
speed, like it's the difference between being quick and fast. That's two different things. Like we the fastest people in the league isn't always the quickest people in the league. Like for instance, Dante Jackson, one of the fastest people in the league, but one of the quickest people in the league is Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup don't run a 4.43, probably not even a 4.4, probably run a 4.5. But he's the quickest in the league. You know how to get open. So I don't think Dante Jackson know how to. He's not good against guys like that. He's good. He does do good against big receivers. I will put him on Kenny Galladay if you
So
ask me.
you asked me what I'm saying. Dante Jackson ass gonna get burnt at least twice in this fucking game. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Just in case
And
you need me to put it in Chinese. Hang Chong Bong Chong Wang Chong. The motherfucker
yeah,
gonna get burned.
he gonna get burned in that slot. That slot receiver Shepard gonna get him in that slot. I'm telling you now. I'm telling
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Shepard. Yeah, Shepard gonna
I'm
get
not sticking
work.
my nuts out on the line for no fucking Dante Jackson. And he get burned every week, man. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that shit, man. I'm
yeah.
not doing it. No, I learned I had to come up off of money last week. Oh, I ain't doing that shit this week. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that shit, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I love Dante Jackson, but he struggles against shifty and nifty receivers. Like whenever them bitches do something and they cut to the inside, his body going to the outside. His hand and his eyes are not together. So I'm not fucking with Dante. I'm not betting my ass on him. So your boy, hold on, before I get into that, if you're watching this channel, it's 30 of y'all in here. Like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love. I appreciate you, y'all. Y'all see a dub. Q is in the building. Lonzo is here. We got a Giants fan on the line, man. He is here and he here to stick his nuts out for his team, I guess. I suppose. So
I'm gonna put all of it out there.
oh man, tuck that motherfucker back in, man. Tuck that motherfucker back in. So Kadarius Tony, what's the deal with him, and why is he having like so much problems with y'all, man?
Well, I mean, I think anybody who watched the game last week, I think they saw him for like maybe a couple of snaps. You know, he got a hamstring, issue going on. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like the dude, and I want to see more of him, but right now you just don't know. Day to day, you just don't know about him, man. I really don't know about him.
Yeah,
So,
he seemed a little inconsistent, man. Or for whatever reason, he can't seem to get his ass on the field to play. I don't know.
yeah.
he had a whole lot of grumbling and mumbling he been doing in the offseason about not wanting to be in New York. Y'all better look out, bro. Y'all better look out. Y'all done seen one receiver get traded from that mud. Oh shit. Here we go. Here we go. So with that being said, the biggest one that I'm looking at now is Daniel Bellinger versus Jeremy Chin. I'm expecting Jeremy Chin to clamp this nigga up. I don't see Bellinger making any noise in this game. He damn sure didn't make much noise last week, so I don't expect him to be a threat in the red zone. They tight end. If anybody wondering, Bellinger, I don't see it
Well, he got a
happening.
TD. He got a TD last week now.
He did?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, we'll see if he get one this week against Jeremy Chin. We'll,
he got a TD last week.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you like this. How many yards he had with that TD? Because goddamn it, I don't see him coming out there and sticking his nuts out. I don't see nothing happening with him. I just don't see it. I call me crazy, but the secondary with those safeties back there, that pairing that we got with Xavier Woods and Jeremy Chin is very nice. And then you saw him last week on a team where everybody was not doing their job. Them two niggas showed up out of everybody else. So I have to say, man, I appreciate those guys for doing their job, but they paid to do. Now, here's the biggest matchup of all: Baker Mayfield and Daniel Jones. Which quarterback are you taking to essentially put the team on their back and get us a dub? I'm taking Baker Mayfield,
Baker
man.
Mayfield in a heartbeat.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take Daniel Jones and Baker Mayfield can go open up an easy big oven and go bake something. Cause come Sunday, the only thing he could be baking is gonna be baking them points on the Giants. That's about it.
Yeah,
That's about it. So
that's what you
he can
see.
go bake a cupcake, sweet potato pie, or wherever you want to go bake. We'll give him the kitchen to go do that. But come Sunday, Baker ain't baking nothing Sunday, boy. He ain't baking nothing Sunday. I'm telling you that ain't nothing out of it.
Man, shout out to the coldest iced tea, man. Uh, if you are watching this and you want to be in the live watch party, I just put the click for the Discord. Make sure you come in. It's $10. Excuse me, to secure your place. I couldn't get that out just now. It's $10 to secure your place in line. But for you guys that want to come on in and secure yourself for the entire year, it's a nice hunt done, man. Go ahead, secure your place on in. You see it already at the bottom. Dub Q09, money sign Unc Q 2020. You can hit either or one of us with it and secure your place for the entire year. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a value price. Think about what you would pay from game to game to get in to watch the live watch party, and versus what you save on coming on in and solidifying your spot week in and week out. So I mean, it's smart to go ahead and get yourself on in that live watch party. Go ahead, click, join the Discord. Come on in, rock with Dub Q, Unc, Waves, the crew, Big Cat, all of us there. Come on in and show your boys some love, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Let me add Lonzo back to this. Let me add him back to the screen. Yo, Zoe.
Yo,
I'm gonna have to say, man, this is one of the things that I was looking at when it comes to the Giants. It's not necessarily of the Giants beating us, but I'm worried about us beating us with the mental errors, with the mistakes, with the philosophy. I'm worried about how much will that play into what we're going to have to do Sunday.
on the offensive side, for our offense, I tell you 1%, and I barely give you that one. The Giants don't have nobody to match up with our offense. They don't. They don't have a Myles Garrett. They don't have a Denzel Ward. They don't have a Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. They don't have. I just don't see it. I don't see how they match up with DJ Moore, CMC, Shy Smith. I think Rashad Higgins get more. I think Laviska playing this game. Robbie Anderson. Chuba's gonna get some touches. I just don't. I just think it's too much, bro.
Hmm. Omar Timmons said, "Be prepared for a Panthers letdown tomorrow."
That's
God
Waves Jr., man.
damn!
That nigga Omar be on that Wave stuff,
God
man.
damn!
Leave it up to Omar and Waves. We're gonna be on 16.
Yeah, well, I mean, them boys, Omar and Waves, they on some shit, man. Like when they asked them boys a question the other night, how many games they expect the Panthers to win? I don't think they gonna win 10. I don't think they gonna win 10. Niggas start huffing and puffing and shit, man. So I leave that shit alone, man. All I know is we lost the first game. I think we should have been a lot more competitive in that game than what we were. Now the second game is coming. If we come out and lay a fucking egg, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna flip my fucking lid. I might fucking choke somebody if we don't get this shit together, man. Cause this team is stressing me out, bro. They stressing me out. They are really stressing me out, man. And I shouldn't be on eggshells already in game two. But for some reason, I watched this game and I'm hoping that Saquon don't come out and light our ass up, man. Q
Well, that's
don't
gonna happen.
Kendall.
That's
You can hit
that's
the
gonna
line.
happen,
You can
Q.
hit the line. I got it working today, Kendall. Let's see. So the coldest, the defense got to set up. Man, look at here. I'm looking at some of these things, and don't look like some of these Panther fans too confident in somebody. And most of our people getting the job done. This nigga said Terrence Marshall Jr. playing. Oh my god! And
Yeah,
what that's
yeah.
gonna do? And what that's gonna do? And what the fuck is that gonna do? Boy, y'all boys got like Terrence Marshall Jr. gonna save a life tomorrow. Man, Mr. Plastic Man can't get his ass off of IR with his dumb ass. Oh man. Okay, so I'm asking for the Discord link. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on in there. That's the Discord link right there. I'm gonna double it up. For anybody who wants to go ahead and get on in, and that's money sign dub Q09. Go ahead, drop your 10, have your place on in there. Uh, Make sure whenever you click the link, you get a login and you go ahead and add yourself on in. Let's see, merge with Maurice. Make sure that you have yourself in line because you don't want to miss any of this, man. Who this is on the phone? Who we got? Who we got up? Who we got right here? Who this is?
Q, what's up, dog?
Oh shit, Kendall the Goat is in the building. What's happening?
Hey, I heard some stuff yesterday that was really disheartening, but I kind of knew what was going on. I don't know if y'all boys know about it, but it was on another podcast last night, and this guy got some real viable information, inside stuff from a player,
So is it
and
the Steve Wilkes, Phil Snow arguing?
Yeah, he talking about
Brian
that.
Burns
yeah,
want to leave? Oh man, I saw it.
Steve Smith. And Steve Smith, and supposedly he named Steve Smith and Julius Peppers was talking to Brian Burns, and Brian Burns told them boys he don't want to play for this coaching staff come contract season. And Jeremy Chin is disgruntled as well. He even went to David Tepper,
Mm-hmm.
from my understanding. And it's better than we thought, bro. And this stuff right here, man. And then the reason why Brown lost weight, they asked him to lose weight. Phil Snow did, and then now they asking him to be a big man. You see what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck they want to do. And then they say, from my understanding, it ain't Matt Rule calling the shots. It's Phil Snow.
Didn't I tell y'all
Because
motherfuckers this? Phil Snow is
yeah,
joined at the hip with Matt Rule. I
with
told y'all
Matt
that
Rule.
shit.
Now the other on the other podcast, the thing come out said when Matt Rule goes into the office to talk to David Tepper, Phil Snow is with him. He said at one time Tepper had to ask Phil Snow to leave so he could talk to Matt Rule.
Hey,
What kind of
Kendall.
bullshit is that?
Hey, Kendall.
This some shit, bro.
Yo,
When noise like that come out, what's the number one thing to neutralize that?
it's time. No,
Winning.
somebody leaked it
Would you
so
say,
that they
Q?
can have a reason.
Winning. We got
Thank
to get out
you,
here and win
Q.
this
Kendall.
motherfucking
You gonna
shit.
start saying that Sunday, man?
But see, hold up. Let me. But see, this is what I'm thinking. Somebody let that shit that leak. Cause see, y'all never heard it for almost 3 years. You ain't heard shit about nothing like this, right? It's been going on since day one. Somebody let it leak so that they can have a reason to chop these heads off. these guys are gone, bro. Winning or not, these guys are gone because players are disgruntled. Key players. Jeremy Ken said he don't want to play three damn positions, and then you arguing with other coaches that know better. It ain't just Steve Wilkes. It was Pascaloni too. Both of them guys are experienced NFL guys.
I mean, after that game last week, we all can see this fucking 3-3-5 cannot hold up against the run. I don't know what Phil Snow. He too fucking old to be worrying about shit. He need to be sitting in a fucking retirement home with his little dumb ass because he
But
can't
Yeah,
get
because
out
they
there.
said they said he was the one that wanted all these hybrid players and stuff like
but
that. Now everybody
Kendall,
looking saying, where is the bulk? Where's the
Kendall,
bulk? Where's the
I'm
big guy?
not surprised by any of these reports that come out because Kendall, I've been saying this for the long. Everything that came out in the report, we already been saying about the system not being correct. We already knew that. We already knew Jeremy Chin really didn't want to play all those positions. We know no player wants to play three positions. Like, but the stuff that it's not alarming to me. Now, what will be alarming to me is Brian Burns probably saying he don't want to be here, basically practically saying that. So that's the only thing. But everything else, we pretty much already knew. We said it when we was breaking down the film the other night.
Yeah, so the guy said he don't care if he play in the 3-3-5 or 3-4 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to play for these guys. Point blank.
Well, before we start jumping ship in Carolina, now hold on. Maurice, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all have to worry about shit like this in the Giants organization?
They got rid of that nigga.
Is
Not
y'all
at all.
coaches arguing at the fucking practice over the players and where they gonna play
Not,
at?
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Ain't this some shit? Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, hey, I'm with you though. I'm with you though, Lonzo. Like I said, I'm not alone. I knew stuff like this was going on. You know what I'm saying? Because and then with the oh man, I'm bad with names. What's the dude that went to Kansas City that we was for
Carlos
Dunlop. They said Dunlop was in the bag. They said Matt Rule fucked that up. So he fucked that up. So he told this dude he don't know how much he can play him. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not running the show, dumbass.
Oh my God, Matt Rule single, and we knew something was going on when Carlos Dunlap came in for a workout, and then all of a sudden this nigga ghosts us. We were trying to figure out what the fuck
Then the
happened.
guy said he wanted to be here. He actually wanted to be here.
Mm.
That's a damn shame.
But this guy couldn't guarantee him his snaps, the money, and then see when they put it out, it was like some money type situation, but it wasn't the money.
Kendall,
Yo,
who on this team right now would be better than Carlos Dunlap?
you won't have nobody sit the edge like that boy could.
So what the fuck they can't guarantee this man? What can you not guarantee him?
Q. That's what I'm saying. If all these allegations is pointing to this man that already said he's not an X's and O guy. Okay, so what are you? Okay, he never said. If you always listen to him, now listen to him in his after game shit, right? Every time somebody asks him a direct question, he always got to look at the tape. You understand what I'm saying? He don't know what the fuck he doing. You understand what I'm saying? When he goes back and listen to the tape and then get some direction from Phil Snow, he can answer your question. You see what I'm saying? So if he's negotiating with Carlos Dunlap about this and that, what's going on with the team, I don't know because I got to take my direction from Phil Snow. You understand?
Bomb pedigree, you hit it on the head. Just do a fucking clean house. But first of all, let's go to this game Sunday and make sure. I don't want to scrap the fucking team yet, man.
Facts, man. We win. Hey, look, the winning
It's not
starts Sunday, man. You crying too much, man. God, hey, we crying every day. We crying.
No, but see, we still, if we win Sunday, we win. If we win 10 games, and y'all gonna keep this coach who's got all this shit going on, that's who got to go, bruh. If we don't completely blow it up, Steve Wilkes was talking about saying players that these guys like. Said these guys ain't even backups. That's what Wilkes said, bruh. And that don't even look like a Wilkes secondary. And y'all know it.
Lord have mercy. So with this being said, because I see more negative pushback in my chat right now than anything. I mean, hold on.
Well,
Mars,
everybody gonna deny. Everybody, when you tell somebody something, they don't believe shit, man. You gotta look. I'm looking at stuff like look at the man when he does his interviews, bro. Look at the man when he does his interviews, cuz. Come on now. He said it out his mouth. He don't know the X's and O's. What fucking head coach don't know the X's and O's? He said that. I'm not making that up.
oh man,
Y'all know he said it. Go back and look at the tape. The shit's starting to add up. That's all I'm saying.
you know what?
Take your fandom out. This shit. This dude got the goat, bro. I'm telling you.
I just now put the link to the stream, y'all, to anybody that feel like they want to come up here and explain what the fuck is going on. Because
Yeah,
I see this one way. I believe we still all right. I believe we okay if we just keep moving forward. And
Facts.
like I get it, when with losses, a lot of niggas feel like there's better shit that could be done. But let's be honest, man. Uh, you got to realize we losing. This shit is gonna happen when you losing.
yeah.
Ken,
But
Ken,
see too, you got when you start having players don't want to be here and they talking around the league and stuff like that just
Kendall,
because of a
we've
coach.
seen something like this before, Kendall. All right, Kendall, do you remember? Do you remember Seattle after the Patriots Super Bowl? All right,
Yeah.
look,
With Pete
Kendall.
Rose and everything.
Did you
Yeah,
not know the Legion of Boom
and
did
all
not
that
want to
stuff
be
like.
there no more? You want to know why? Because the front office decided to invest most of their money into Russell Wilson. They had a
Russell
similar
Wilson.
situation like this,
Yeah.
where their coaching staff was basically choosing one side of the field over there. So they had a disgruntled Earl Thomas, a disgruntled Richard Sherman, a disgruntled Cam Chancellor, Byron Mack. All of them, they didn't want to be there no more. But you know what they did? They made a divisional playoff round after that. They made a divisional play. Teams don't go through this, bro. Like I don't know what y'all.
But
Like,
let me
what
ask
I'm
you
telling
something
you,
though.
look,
Let me
Kendall.
ask
Let
you
me tell
something
you
though,
this.
Lonzo.
The thing that I'm saying, winning cures this stuff. What I'm telling, winning
Let
brings
me ask you
all of this
something though,
stuff back
Lonzo.
down, and that's what I.
8 straight
Lonzo,
losses.
that was that Lonzo. So would you put more stock into Pete Carroll or Matt Rule?
That's not the point, bro.
I mean,
Pete
that's an
Carroll,
obvious
Kendall,
What is
continue
the
your point.
point? You
Pete
That's
said
Pete
that's
Carroll.
the
Pete
point.
Pete
Carroll.
Carroll.
Pete Carroll was at the spirit, was at the tip of that. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Matt Rule on this right here. That's the problem. That's the problem, y'all. Now
Lonzo, can I ask you a
our
question,
players could be
Lonzo?
good.
I want to
Our
ask Lonzo
team
a
could be
question,
good.
man.
Go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, our
So,
team is only missing a couple little pieces.
and like I said, I mean this like with all due respect, Lonzo. How long have you been a Carolina Panthers fan?
For almost 15 years,
For
bro.
almost 15 years. So what that puts us, what, like 2000? That's 2000. My math ain't
7.
good on top. 2007. All right. So you didn't see. Okay. The only reason I asked because you didn't seen us at our low points. If you've been a fan since 2007, you remember the Jimmy Clausen, Matt Moore, David Carr years.
2 and
Yes,
14. Yeah.
sir.
Like,
Oh
come on.
yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, bro. We might have a better record than those teams, bro. But we are on the same pace with those teams, man. Where it's
Please,
just out there
please,
every
please,
week
please.
looking like hot trash.
Says what? Okay, we talking about right now this year, right? Every year is the new year, correct?
Every
Right?
year is a new year, correct?
Okay, correct. What is basing you that we can't win this year? Off of this game we just went by, where we played
Mm,
the worst we could have played and still lost by 2, and we took the lead with
I'm
one
basing it
minute
off
left.
of a culture of losing, of
You
culture
just
of
said every year is a new
mismanagement.
year, right? If people judge the Bengals like that, the Bengals wouldn't. Nobody would have thought the Bengals would have been in the Super Bowl, and the Bengals still
Hey
would have been in
man,
the
when,
Super Bowl
when you
last year.
got one of them guys, like I said, I respect your optimism, Lonzo, and I do. We need people like you and Q here. We need y'all to keep the fan base up,
We don't
and
need niggas
people
like
like
y'all, bro. I mean,
nah,
let me
bro,
just say
because
that.
hey man,
We don't need niggas like y'all.
but we I mean we're the one that's right
You
though,
can't
Lonzo.
tell
You
that
you
man
and
how
Black
to
Matt,
fan.
you and Black Matt Rule told us to
Hold.
stay on
One
our
person
side. I'm
at
gonna
a
stay
time.
on
One
my
person at
side.
a
Yeah, you
time.
And
right.
when
Stay on that
and
side
when
because we're gonna
and when
start
we
winning, and you
lose,
niggas stay on that
so
side.
Lonzo, I just want an apology. When Matt Rule was
You
fired by
can't tell
week
that
7,
man
I
how
just
to
want an
fan. Let me
apology.
see something.
I just
What
want an
apology for
apology.
what? We all don't like Matt Rule,
I
bro.
just want to. I just
We
want an
all don't
apology. You
like
know
Matt
what,
Rule.
Omar? I just want. You know
That's
what, Omar
not the
Wade.
point.
You guys tried to warn us about us not being a good team this year, but we didn't want to take it. Same to Kendall. Tried to warn y'all about this team, but it's all right. Like I
Nigga
said,
said he want to apologize.
it's
Nigga,
all
you
right. With
crazy.
the
Nigga,
game is
we all don't
we
want
play on
Matt Rule.
Sundays. Hey, we play on Sundays. We
You
play on
right.
Sunday,
And
and
when we win, what you gonna say that?
when we keep taking this L, I'm gonna be right here in
Hey,
every show.
Omar,
Like,
I
damn,
want you
only
to be
somebody
right
would have
here
told
Sunday
y'all, man.
evening. I want, hey, Kendall, Omar, I want you to be right here Sunday evening when
Oh,
we win.
hey, I will.
Hey,
Will be. Yes, sir. Like I
I
said,
don't want you doing
hey, I do not run. I do not
it's the
run,
game
man.
we supposed to win. We supposed to beat the Jets. Now I don't want you to say nothing. I
No,
want you to
I
come
mean
out
that's
there and
cool.
say
Like I said,
this
I
team
got
is
us at
good.
7-10. I had us at 7-10, and I had a star in at least in these first 5 weeks. We had to be 3-2 to get to that 7. If we don't start 3-2, I don't even know how we're gonna get to 7. That's
According
my
to you,
thing.
we're gonna lose every game, bro.
No, I said 7 wins. I had us at 7 wins.
So what win? You never talk like we gonna win nothing.
No, yes, my record has been 7 wins. I broke down my schedule. What I thought in theory, I had us beating the Browns. I had us winning last week, and we lost. And so it's like, damn, if we can't even win the games, I think we got a chance in winning. What are we gonna do against some of these better
Calm
teams?
down, Omar Tillman. It's not to the point where we gotta panic like this, bro.
Yeah, man, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Y'all is week
Nah,
2.
I mean, bro,
We got
but
we got
Lonzo,
niggas ready to
can I tell
commit
you something,
suicide
Lonzo?
over
Hold up,
week
man.
2.
Lonzo, I've been like this since last
I got
off
Nobody,
season,
15
Lonzo.
more games in a year.
I've been
Y'all
like
niggas
this
is
since
hold up,
last
hold
these
up,
off
hold up,
niggas
season.
weeping over one
hold up.
game, bro. I
Hold
ain't,
up.
bro.
Now I seen the one. I think that when I break this team down, player for player, position for position, and I tell you some stuff that we see, everybody know we like in different positions. Everybody know we shouldn't be running some of these defensive sets that we running. Some of these situations, some of the scheming. We schemed on some shit and couldn't get there last Sunday. We that's not going to change nothing game per game. I don't know where you think that's going to change in these different games when we come up to play this team or that team. We still going to be light. We still not going to be able to get a pass rush. That's what's going to happen this year.
Hey,
So I
Omar.
don't know where y'all thinking like this is gonna come from. All of a sudden these guys gonna gain 30 pounds and be able to push that offensive lineman around or get to the quarterback.
So hold on. Maurice, you still on the line? Maurice, you still there?
Yes, sir.
So first of all, we got y'all Sunday. Is Saquon going to take off and have a big day against us?
Yeah, I do think he's going to get over 100 yards.
So with that being said, looking at the way how this team is with this defense, do y'all fellas on this line believe that we got a fighting chance of stopping Saquon this Sunday?
I mean, we always got a chance, but
Yeah.
will we go out there and execute it? That's the question.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Because I
This
hear
is
all y'all panicking. But goddamn, slow it down, Bo. Slow it down.
but one thing about this new Q, I had us beating the Giants. I had us. If y'all look at my last prediction, you know what I'm saying? Our first prediction when we did it with Big Cat, I had us beating the Giants. I mean, it ain't like the Giants is, you know what I'm saying, a playoff team from last year or whatever. They beat us last year, yeah, but they're pretty much, they upgraded a little bit here and there, so do we. But, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're still the Giants. They still pretty much, I mean,
Kendall.
they ain't gonna be no playoff team.
Hey,
They ain't gonna
Kendall.
be nobody.
Kendall.
Yeah.
On our schedule this year, how many teams are we gonna face a running attack like the Browns did?
I mean, that's the only
But that's
one.
it on two. I'm trying to
Hey,
tell you,
Kendall,
Lonzo,
I just asked the question, bro.
we're
How
gonna
many times we
lose
gonna face a
at
team
the
like that?
line of scrimmage. Will you agree with me on this? Just this right here. Do you think that most of the teams that we're gonna face, that we're gonna control the line of scrimmage? Do you think we're gonna control the line of scrimmage?
In most games, I actually think we do. We're not gonna face a team like the Browns. I think y'all severely underrating how good the Browns running attack is.
No,
Bro, they have the
Lonzo.
best running attack in the
I don't think we
NFL.
will control the line of scrimmage, and that's where games are won and lost.
But
I don't think we will control the line of scrimmage.
Bro,
my thing here,
In most of
Lonzo,
the games
is
that we play
you're
this year.
asking us that some of us we all have seen us lose 8 straight games, seen us lose this. I know y'all
you
remember
keep
last
bringing
year,
up 8. Oh my,
bro.
you
I'm
just said
bringing up
every year is a new year.
8
How you keep bringing
straight
up 8?
losses. That is the longest streak in the NFL. 8 straight
Oh my,
losses, bro.
we're in
That's
a
an
new year.
important
We're
stat.
not 0-8. We're 0-1. So that
That's an
0-8.
important stat. That I'm
You
just
said
saying that's an
8
important
straight.
stat.
You can't. We have 8 straight losses. We have. If y'all want to use that against Cam Newton, like you know, Cam Newton lost 9 games. Cam Newton.
Hey, okay, Omar. All right,
Yes,
Omar.
sir. Yes, sir.
I got a couple of questions for you, Omar.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Omar, are we going to ever face an offensive or running attack like the Browns did the rest of this year?
Off the top of my head, a power type of scheme like that, I don't think so. I don't.
Thank you.
Off the top of my
So,
head, no,
okay,
I don't
Omar,
think
is
so.
it fair to say the reason we lost Sunday is that we couldn't stop the run?
Yeah, that's how we
Thank
lost the
you.
Cowboys game the
So,
year
what
before.
the heck is your optimism that we cannot win this year?
My
As far as stopping the run, I'm talking about as far as stopping the run. If
and
you
for
telling me we're not gonna face a team like that no more,
because here's my thing. I went back and like I said, I watched the film just like how y'all did y'all breakdown the other day. You saw how they was pulling guards, they was lining up big, heavy. They was going
you
heavy on
right.
us.
But don't nobody have guards like the Browns. They got Wyatt Teller and
But
Joe
but
Patino.
but
Those are
you
two of the best
but
guards in the
Lonzo,
league.
this is a copycat league. You know this is a copycat league, correct?
Yeah, but you got to have the same players as those
Exactly.
copycat people that you're
But
trying
here's
to
my thing.
copycat.
No, you
Here's my
don't,
thing.
Lonzo.
These
No, you
other
don't.
teams can
No,
go
you
out and
don't.
try to
Come
No, you
copycat
on,
it,
don't.
stop it, bro.
and
Oh,
if
come
it
No,
on.
you
works,
don't.
bro.
You don't.
Hey,
You
hey,
don't
okay.
play like
Q.
that.
Hey, Q,
You
Q, and
know
the
No, you
rest of
what?
you
don't.
guys. Everybody try to copy the Chiefs style when the Chiefs start winning, right? Was they successful with doing it?
Well, everybody
Hell
ain't got
no.
Patty
You
Mahomes.
start seeing speed receivers go top 10. You
You can
start
get
seeing
some.
guys that
You
start. You
can get.
start seeing John Ross go top 10.
We
But
can
does it
get
work
Cam
out? No,
Irvin
because
out
they don't have
there
it.
and put him next to Cade Mays and do what other teams do with us, and we just don't
So
do it.
so to anybody who watching, you can clearly see the way how these niggas arguing on here is how we arguing with Steve Wilkes and Phil Snow on this damn field from week to week. Clearly, everybody is torn apart with what's going on in Carolina.
Thank you.
Now,
Shout
goddamn
out to Xavier Ford. You can't copycat an all pro. Thank you. you can't
But this
copycat
was
these
the
guys
same
that's on this
Cleveland.
field. What are you
I,
talking about?
So
I
who's the
love
all
y'all.
pro
man,
in
I
listen,
Cle-
love
hold
Who's
y'all.
the
on,
all
I
man.
pro
love
that's
y'all,
in
Who's
the
the
man.
all
lineup?
pro?
I
Who
love
who
Joe
y'all.
who's the all
Patino is an
pro?
all
Getting at
pro.
this.
Who?
Wyatt Teller is an all pro.
Okay, yeah, I
Jedrick
was just
Willis is an
asking.
all
I was
pro.
just
What are
asking,
y'all
Lonzo.
talking about?
Who else?
They have 3 all
Hey,
pros on their
Omar.
front 5, bro. What are y'all talking about?
And,
Omar.
and name those three.
Omar.
White Teller.
Jedrick Willis,
What?
left
Hey,
tackle.
Omar, you still on the phone? You
Joe
still on the phone,
Bettino, their
Omar?
left guard, and Wyatt Teller, their right guard.
Okay.
If you go
Hey,
back and watch
Hey,
their
Omar.
runs, they were smart enough to have
Hey,
those 3
Omar still
guys
here.
pulling.
Hey,
Come on, bro.
Omar.
yeah, I'm here, Kendall.
Yo, man, you got to show them boys, man. They from Missouri, man. You got to show them. You know what I'm saying? And you got to show. Y'all just gotta see, man. Just what I've been talking about all year, man. We're light,
Y'all
bro.
stupid,
You
man.
don't tell me that nobody next that we gonna play in the league got pulling guards that can pull and trap. I mean, that's elementary.
Who?
That's top
Kendall,
football,
who?
bro.
You telling me, Kendall, on our schedule, who has an offensive line like that offensive line? And a running attack like that running attack? Who?
You can pull and trap once you watch tape, and you gonna see.
Kendall, you have to have the
Offensive
players
coordinator is
to
gonna
do it.
see
Kendall,
what lines up.
hey Q, okay, Q.
Yo,
Last
yo,
year,
what's
you
up?
remember when we said we wanted to run the football, right?
Yeah.
We wanted to run the football so good. When we played the Giants, what we do? It was that same exact game. What we do? We ain't get no
Nothing. I
rushing
was
yards
at that game.
because you
We
have
did
to have the
nothing.
talent to be able to do it. You can't just go
Okay.
copycat
I'm gonna
something and
ask
don't
you
have
another
I
question,
got one
Lonzo.
better
ability
than
to
that.
do it.
Let me
Sam
ask you
Darnold.
another question though.
Sam
Let me
Darnold,
ask you another
goddammit.
question though, bro. Let me ask you another question. Let's just say let's play what if. What if Deshaun Watson was back there Sunday? So you telling me they couldn't have passed on us either?
No, they probably could have, Kendall. What I'm telling you is that's one game. That's
No
one. Okay,
problem. Like I
okay.
told y'all,
Deshaun
the
Watson there.
Kobe
Okay, I give you
Sweat
that.
left 21
Kendall, we
points
lost.
on the
I'm talking
field.
about the other
Jacoby
16
Brissett
games we
left
got to play.
21 points on the field. And the reason why he did that, because we have no pass rush. You got to win at the line of scrimmage. So teams could
45
pass
y'all.
on us
Like,
too.
comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Show your boy some love.
They're going to
Please
work
do.
the hell
Yes,
out of
sir.
our secondary because we have
Show
no
your boy
pass
some
rush up front. We can't get home. Period.
Like I said, game
Gotta
day
go
is
pass
tomorrow,
rush. It was
fellas.
just run
Game day
defense.
is
Now we trying to
tomorrow.
pass
It's
rush.
second day tomorrow.
Y'all boys
Game
act
day
like
is
it's the
tomorrow.
graveyard tomorrow instead of the game day. Y'all like it's the graveyard tomorrow, goddammit. Now
Game
hold on.
day
Hold
is
on now.
tomorrow.
Pump the brakes. There's no need for us to sit here and freak out. Let's not freak out. Let's
Please.
watch this game tomorrow before we decide. Because no matter how much I dislike Phil Snow, no matter how much I dislike what I'm seeing on this field from these players, I'm trying to get this motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying, bro. It's hard to
At
watch.
some point, you got to cut your losses, Q. You got to cut your losses, bruh.
I'll be damned.
So, hey Omar,
Yes, sir.
hey, you got us struggling tomorrow against Saquon?
Struggling. I need to go see what the props is because I might put some money on Saquon, but I can
Say
guarantee he's gonna
what?
have 80+ on the yard on the
No,
ground.
That's my
that's
language.
not
That's my
really
language
Yeah,
right
struggling.
and I
there.
say I say about 80+. I'll
All
say
right, what
about 80+
about
on the
all
ground.
right, what Nick Chubb had what 143?
Yeah,
Do
he
you
had
see him
one.
touching
Nick
143?
Chubb went. Yeah, I think he's gonna have
So
80+.
this nigga gonna bet against the ops on him having a good day against us. What type of shit is
Hey,
this?
Hey
What
man,
you
you gotta
Q,
do
mean?
that.
Q.
That's my language right
Hey,
there.
money is money,
Q,
my
these are
guy.
money fans. Q, they ain't
Yeah,
they money
Nah,
fans.
money is
Boy,
money.
what
Why?
in the
Yeah,
good
Man,
money,
world is
money
going
for real.
on
I'm
here?
not a gambler, Q.
That's
Money
my
is
that's
money.
my language right
Boy,
there.
what
Yeah,
in the
that's
Yeah.
good fuck
easy
is
money.
going on
money is
here? How
money.
the fuck
Yeah,
you a
I don't
Panther
blame you.
fan
Easy
and you gonna
money.
bet
That
against your own team?
because
I
the
bet against
money,
my
because
team
look,
last week.
Omar,
cash
tell
rules
me.
everything around me.
Omar, tell me. I'm about 5 seconds from throwing your ass off this
Hey,
phone.
man, that's
You ain't gonna
fine.
lie.
Hey, this is your show,
Hey,
Q.
hey,
Hey, do
hey,
whatever
Q,
you got to
I
do,
gotta
man.
get ready. So I can get ready to go.
All
I
right,
gotta get
Kendall.
ready. So I can get ready to go to work. I'm gonna step off, dog, and maybe Big Cat might go live tonight. Is he gonna go live tonight or something?
He ain't tell us nothing yet. He probably would. It's
Okay.
gonna be in the morning for sure.
Yeah. Well, I holler back. I gotta get ready for work.
All right, Kendall.
Yes,
Uh,
peace.
uh,
All right,
Hey,
Joe.
but Omar,
Yes,
Omar,
Cover
sir.
you
your ass,
okay?
Omar.
So you said, all right. Do you think we're gonna struggle like last week against the Giants running the tap?
I don't think it's going to look that bad because there was points last week where Nick Chubb could cough and he got 6 yards.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's not that bad. Like I said, they every third and four they ran the ball because they knew they could get 5+ running the ball. So we got to do better getting behind it.
Do
The
do
thing when it comes
you
to
got us
stopping the
running them
run,
off?
we got to get them behind the chains. We got to get second and longs, third and longs, and force them to pass the ball. But if we keep them in third and manageables and they can just run the ball, I think we will have some problems.
Thurman,
So
you hear this shit right here? We got a lot going on in Carolina, man. I got one of
Hey
my
man,
homeboys on the
I'm just an
line, man.
outsider listener, man. Y'all.
Maurice is on the line too, goddamn it. It's a lot of shit going on in Carolina right now, bro.
Hey,
So,
y'all in a better position than my team, so I ain't even tripping.
oh yeah. My boy Thurman is a Cowboys fan, man.
eh,
How are you looking, sir?
eh.
How I'm looking, man. Shit, I'm ready for next year. Man, man, not a damn thing changed since that playoff game, so I'm
Man, and
just ready for next year, man.
y'all had a good schedule this year too, man.
Yeah, we had a pretty decent schedule.
Y'all had a good. The whole NFC East had a pretty good, easy schedule this year.
Yeah.
Dak hurt. Now we trusting Cooper Rush with one wide receiver and one tight end. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Y'all got to feed
Man,
my boy Zeke. Y'all got to feed
I
Zeke.
don't know what that nigga doing either, but
You gonna
Hey,
bet on Zeke
Lonzo.
like you betting on
Yo,
everybody else, Omar?
Oh,
Yo,
so we didn't
crazy
talk enough.
ass.
We didn't talk enough about this defense. And I don't know if y'all broke down any offensive film the other day and whatnot. But
It wasn't a need.
I'm concerned. Why are we still running plays from the 2020 Carolina Panthers playbook, man? Like you talking about? There's a new offense. We running the same screens, these same little crosser slant routes that don't work. Like
yeah.
there was like I saw a better play calling in the preseason than last week.
Well, Omar,
How
look,
many
I'll
how
give you
many
this,
different
Omar.
screens you think it is in the NFL, Omar?
Man, I just watched a whole Chiefs Chargers game on Thursday night, and that play those two teams, good offensive coordinators just don't call screen like it's a middle school game. Q, like come
Well,
on,
Omar,
man.
Who they got at personnel? That's the
yeah, I was about to.
question.
It's
But
not even that.
y'all told me that
Come on.
Baker got this the best weapons that Baker
Well,
got.
look, well, Omar, I put it like this. Yeah, I give that. That's for the first half. But
No,
what we look
Lonzo,
like in the
we
second
got
half?
different. You see what the fuck Ben McAdoo did with that play calling? I don't want to hear that shit. I
Yeah.
don't want to
Did
hear
we not? I mean, y'all. I tell you, if Baker would have went out there in the second half and stunk it up, y'all would be on this nigga tail. Y'all don't give him no credit for what he did in the fourth quarter. Nigga
that.
went a perfect passer rating, put us ahead, brung us down by 16. He had to go 3 straight drives and put up points. He really would have dropped 21 straight if your dumb head coach wouldn't have took the game out of his hands.
I feel you.
But
I feel you,
man,
Lonzo.
come on, bro.
How
My
many
man was
quarters
on
in a
fire.
football game? How many quarters in a football game?
It's full, but did okay, Omar, did he or not do his job?
Not those. Definitely not the first quarter. That first quarter was
But,
horrid.
but
Here we go with this
all right,
shit here.
Omar, all right, Omar, I'm gonna put it like this. Do every quarterback in the NFL have a perfect game every game?
No, that's
Okay,
impossible.
then you gonna go through stuff, right? He did his job when he needed to do, right?
Like I said, for
He put
me,
us ahead, my nigga.
he did. Okay, he did his job. He gave us the lead with a minute 13. So yes, at the end of the day, he did his job. Did he make his job harder on himself by playing the way he did to start? Yes, he did.
Was it all on him? You just brought
And
up play calling, bro.
those bobble snaps. There was a total of 5. There was only one bad snap.
No, there
Pat
was
Efline
4.
is only credited for one bad snap, the one he rolled. But those other drops, that's on Baker. Baker got to tighten up, man. He looked nervous last week. Like I said, he did look nervous last week. Hopefully, he more calm this week and he can settle in earlier.
Baker had a better game than what people give him credit. Baker really should have had 2 passing touchdowns if he slow tight ends. Learn how to run fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I gotta go back. Oh, I'm sorry, Q.
yeah, because he run 21 miles per hour on a damn red off. What the
Red
fuck is
mill.
Somebody should have put the cops behind Ian. He probably would have scored.
that? Y'all remember in the offseason, this motherfucker right here, literally, when I tell you he literally was running from the cops on a damn dirt bike, what type of shit is this, man? I'm to the point now, Ian Thomas, you need to get your dumb ass off this team, man, because at this point in time, you bring nothing, and I mean nothing to this offense.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing.
My
$6 million worth of shit.
my biggest concern on that long play to Robbie was that Corbett got bull rushed like I don't know what. That's why Baker had to go out to the left. I thought Corbett was kind of a more solid right guard than what he is, but he's just showing that he's just average from the preseason to now. I ain't really seen nothing out of him that it made me get super excited.
Now, come on now. Let's not say that. You can see what Corbett, the Rams fucking missed that motherfucker. I tell you that
I
now.
give you that. Yeah,
I
I
tell
give
you
you that.
that.
I
They
give you
missed that
that.
nigga. So I wouldn't sit here and start talking crazy about one of the best offensive linemen we got on this team. Omar, what in the fuck do you want, man? Because you whine about the motherfuckers when they win. You whine
Nah,
about the bitches when they
when have we
lose.
won?
Q, Q
God
Nah,
is
damn.
we ain't had
waves
nothing to win
again.
about. Q,
You
we ain't had
hearing
nothing to
waves from
win
a
Eight
about.
different
Q.
voice.
losses. 8 straight losses with your
We
dumb
had
ass.
what have I had to cheer about as a Panthers fan? What have I had to cheer about?
Cheer about the fucking stands, man. Cheer about the goddamn stadium. Shut
Like
your black ass up. Shit.
like like Q. The last Panthers game I went to, I was at that Giants game last year when we lost 28-3. I was walking to my seat when we kicked the field goal to take up the 3-0 lead. And I had to sit there and watch us get outscored 28-0 for the rest of that game. That was at the point where I hated Matt Rule and I figured that Matt Rule needs to be fired. So I will continue to complain until Matt Rule is fired. At that point,
Omar,
once Rule is fired, I will be the biggest Panthers fan just like y'all, optimistic
agreed.
about everything.
We all want him fired. Hey, Q, do you know any Panther fan that want Matt Rule here?
Yeah,
None
it's a
of us
couple.
want
It's
the
the
motherfucker
Nobody
here.
want
F4
that nigga.
country out here.
As far as I can turn, nobody want the nigga here.
Yes. No, everybody think this man is a joke with his dumb ass.
But
But
Omar, this what I'm telling you is that you can still win outside of this, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Is
I
we the Bengals were in a worse situation than we were, if you want to be exact.
yes,
Zach Taylor won only 8 games out of his first 2 years.
but
Matter of
I
fact, I
think
think it was 7.
but I think Zach Taylor knows to let other people do their job. I think Matt Rule has his hand in the pot too much. I think
Well,
Matt
based on the
Rule is
reports,
going
we just saying it's not Matt Rule, it's Phil Snow.
no, but like you said last week about taking the ball out of Baker hands, that's a Matt
Yeah.
Rule decision. Like
Well,
little
yeah,
stuff like it's
that's
little
correct.
stuff like that where a coaching
Yeah,
can
that's fact.
overcome talent and
but
possibly lose
Omar,
you a
I
game.
give you that. I give you that.
Omar, this man has no fucking experience as a head coach. This man has no experience in running a football team. And the only experience he got is coming from Phil Snow, who ain't did shit in the NFL his damn self. And you letting this man tell you what you need to do? Come on. This bitch thinks a 3-3-5 can stop the run with his dumb ass. This is what we dealing with from week to week, Bo.
Y'all, you said a 3-3-5 and
This is what we
Yes.
in the
oh yeah,
NFL?
We running a
Yes.
we
Big
running a
12 defense,
3-3-5. That's
man.
Yes.
a college
It's a
shit,
Big
man.
12
Yes. A
defense.
3-3. Nigga, that's a Madden defense. We running
Yeah,
Madden.
that's like
That's
high
a big
school
yeah.
and
It's to
Division
stop the
two college
pass.
football.
But look,
Oh my
but look,
god,
hey,
man.
that's Thurman, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
Thurman. That's
look,
Thurman.
we running 3-3-5, not with 3 linebackers. We running it with freaking box safeties. We bringing safeties down to run that though. We still ain't even
Bro,
strong at it,
that's
Thurman,
crazy. A
let me
pro
paint a
team is
picture
running
for
a
you.
three
Let
three
me paint a
five.
picture for you.
bruh.
A 6'6" offensive lineman that weighed 350 pounds versus a cornerback that's 205
Yeah.
and 6 foot. Who the fuck you think gonna win that battle?
I didn't think that was possible in pro football.
Well, I
A
So
tell
three
some of
three
you
five.
dumbest
Matt Rule,
motherfuckers
anything
here.
possible.
And like, I don't know if y'all heard a lot of quarterbacks talk about our defense last year. Like Aaron Rodgers talked about a defense, and I was like, it's a good defense because it has some different elements that the pro game you really don't see on the data, the game to game basis. But once again, after no more than 6 weeks of tape out there, people start learning how to crack that stuff,
Yeah, that's
bro.
what I was thinking. I was like, it sound it could work if like you dealing with like a pass heavy team, but they gonna pick that up quick. They gonna be like, shit. All right, we just gonna run the ball.
Yeah, that's what they did to us in the week one. That's what I'm saying, Bo. And then we got beat at the point of attack on every fucking play, man. Nick Chubb had 160 fucking yards on us, man. And all I'm saying is I want these guys to be better. And if it sounds like we having problem inside the organization, you hear how we argue. Imagine how these niggas in the locker room argue. Imagine how they argue. They missing gaps. They missing tackles. And you wonder why? Because the man beside him don't trust the next motherfucker, man. They don't trust each other. So at the end of the day, this team is really lacking from the head. The head has to step in and say enough is enough. And Matt Rule ain't even doing that shit because he too busy chasing Phil Snow ass to realize what's wrong with this team. The team is the problem is we need direction on this team. We need somebody to teach gaps. We need them to teach tackling. Enforce it. But they don't want to do that shit, man. They too busy worrying about everything else except for what's the biggest need on the team, and that's stopping the fucking run. A 3-3-5 is not gonna do that. Either you pick 4-3 or 3-4, but you gonna pick one of these motherfuckers and run with it. This hybrid shit ain't getting it, bro.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's just man. Like I said, I hope we win tomorrow, man. I watch every game hoping we win. But I just don't I'm not optimistic. So when we don't win, I'm not let down. I'm tired of being let down by this team. I won't be let down anymore. Like if you go in there expecting an L every week, there's no way to be let down.
Come on, Omar. Well, what kind of way that is to live? Why you like the team if you showing up for this shit every week like that?
Oh man, because I'm a Carolina Panthers fan through and through, man. I didn't been there. I didn't been
Oh
there when
no
it was
no
a whole
no
lot
no no
worse,
no
man.
no no! You
I didn't been
said
there when it was
just
a whole lot.
now.
I didn't been there when it was a whole lot worse, man. I'm always right with my teams, man. But I don't
What?
have to accept what I don't have to just take what they put out there because I'm a fan. I can say no. I expect better from us, and that's all I try to do. Is I want to hold this team and organization accountable that they need to be better. That's all I be trying to do, man.
Do
That's
I
all I want to
like
do with my
do it?
message.
Do I ever come off like I like Matt Rule?
No, 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 no. Like I said, you're here to give everybody a chance.
Yeah.
You think that everybody's in their spot because they deserve that spot and they can work hard at their spot, and which is facts.
Well,
If Matt Rule was a
I didn't
trash
say
coach,
that.
he wouldn't
I
be an
don't think Matt
NFL
Rule
coach.
deserves shit. I don't think he deserved that 70 million he got. I never said that
Yeah,
shit.
well, you know why he got that because he tastes like David Tepper. That's why.
Let me lay it out for you. He looked like me. He smelled like me. He tastes like me.
Yeah,
He
and
tastes like me.
that's the scary part. As much as I want Rule gone, Tepper can go back and fuck it up again, and
Shelly
so
Long
it's
talking about,
like
yeah, I do. I love his ass. Now, fuck you, Shelly Long.
Shelly funny.
Fuck you and Matt Rule. I'm just playing now. I'm just playing now. I just had to get that out there. But god damn it, y'all know what I'm saying right here, man. I never cared for the guy, man. It seemed to be he give me used car salesman vibes. He's a finesser. He's a bullshitter, and he will toss your monkey ass up under this bus to make sure he stay here as long as he can. Now
Yeah,
look, Phil Snow is the next nigga on the loose where he about to toss up under the bus.
I don't see him getting rid of his butt buddy though. That would have to be a Tepper move. Tepper would have to come in and tell Matt Phil got to go because I ain't no way. Phil is Matt Rule OG, so I know no way he gonna go up there and fire
So
his OG.
Omar, did you listen to some of the stuff that they said in that? They said Tepper on a couple of occasions had to tell this nigga to leave. Let
Yeah,
me talk to Matt Rule. If he's the fucking head coach, what the fuck I need to talk to the defensive coordinator for? I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I ain't talking to everybody else.
yeah, that's fact. But you know how I don't know if you ever seen some Matt Rule needs Phil there so Phil can back up Matt Rule's BS about their plan and whatnot. Everything makes more sense. The fact that we went all defense in 2020, it didn't even click in my head that Phil Snow had that much power. That he told them, yo, for us to be good, we got to get players that's going to fit my defense. Let's go draft all defensive players. Like,
Lord have mercy. You know what? You know what trips me out about that whole entire draft? You hit 7 picks and you only hit on, I'm gonna say now two. Jeremy Chin and You know what? Fuck YGM. I'm not even gonna go
Nah,
there. He
yeah,
only
you
hit on
can.
one.
Yeah,
He only
YGM
hit
is.
on one. He
Yeah,
only hit on one.
YGM.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say that.
YGM is.
One player out of 6 for an entire draft, and now you bring your dumb ass up here and expect us to sell and buy into what you're saying. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't. Then the following draft, you turn around, you draft all these other players. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm tired of the Troy Pride Juniors, the Davion Nixon, the Bravion Roy.
Stanley
What?
Thomas.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Like
You
I said,
getting a bunch of dollar store rentals. Them boys ain't shit.
Rule got all his players. Rule got everything he wanted, man. Rule has gotten every quarterback he wanted. Rule has like he's had everything, man. It's just at a certain point you just gotta cut ties with it. Like I said, Tepper, he don't want to be embarrassed. When you give somebody a 7-year deal, you would at least like them to make it to year 5. And
You know
so
what? You know what though? Them boy that got my blood pressure rolls up for the day now. So I want to transition off of this shit here before I get mad and want to slap somebody, man. Because this shit here, I don't know what it is about these Panthers, but they get me so fucking angry.
because we
Oh,
love them.
I'm
We love them,
I'm
Q.
I'm working on myself, man. Omar,
They
this shit hurts
Hey Q,
yeah,
so
we'll be back Sunday, Q.
they part of who
We're
we
gonna be
are.
back to Hooper and Harlan Sunday, Q. We won it, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I will be going to that New Orleans game, man, and you can bet your sweet ass I'm gonna be screaming, I'm gonna be hollering. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
toss me out of that game, boo. They're gonna have to toss me out of it.
Crazy
Man,
enough, I got a vacation. I'm gonna be in New Orleans the week that they play that game, so that should be funny for me. I'm gonna probably go to a bar and and see how
all
many
right,
Saints
Omar.
fan.
Don't
Yeah.
you be don't you go over to the New Orleans fans like how we a couple of our Panther fans did. Don't do that.
Nah,
Don't do
I
that now.
could never be a Saints fan. Man.
Hey man, well that's what they said. And next thing you know, they over there shaking like a stripper somewhere else. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Hey man, shout out to my two homeboys on the channel, man. Thurman is in the building. I'm gonna transition this from a Giants Panthers to a straight around round table since they here, man. Maurice, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Man, how y'all boys feeling about y'all collective teams, man, coming into this week, man? You got the Cowboys and you got the Giants here. How y'all feeling, man?
Oh, go
You
ahead,
know what?
Marcus.
I'm feeling good. Well, I'm feeling good. What's going on, sir?
What's up?
Long time
Ain't
no
nothing, man.
talk, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm feeling good, man. I need us straighten out a couple of things. I mean, I heard some of the guys said earlier, that Giants ain't really a playoff team, but I mean, right now, season just starting. I mean, who is? We really can't tell who's going to the playoff or who's not going to the playoff. But right now, man, we just trying to take one day at a time, man, and just trying to straighten out some things. But I feel good. I mean, Barkley looked good. Daniel Jones can control the ball, not fumble the ball. Shepard stay healthy. I mean, I feel good about my team. I like my new coach, the coaching staff. I like the way they're doing things. So, I feel good.
All right. Thurman?
Yeah, man, we got the Bengals this weekend, so I don't know. I mean, Burrow did look bad the first half of last week,
Boy,
but
that's another ass cut this
Trayvon
weekend.
Diggs gonna have to get 3
yeah,
picks.
Y'all
yeah.
get y'all
So
ass beat this week too, boy. God
I don't
damn.
know. If we lose, it'll be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be a better
Yeah.
But
game, I think.
Yeah,
say what?
yeah.
Burrow and them ain't all that. Burrow just threw like 4 picks.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
threw 4
yeah, but who
picks.
the who
Yeah,
the Cowboys quarterback gonna be?
Hey, them niggas got Michael Parsons. And you know their O-line weak.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
like
their
man.
Michael
O-line weak.
Parsons. I like
Yeah,
Michael Parsons, though. I do.
Michael
I
gonna get
do.
Burrow.
That's a beast, boy. That's a beast. That's a beast now.
yeah.
Can I ask the
Well,
Giants fan a question if he's still on?
uh-oh. Oh shit, here we go.
Nah, it's no. I just
I'm
wanted to
right here.
know.
I ain't going around right here. Right
Yeah,
here.
nah,
Look,
nah. Like I said, people think I come. I don't come with no disrespect, man. I'm a football fan at the end of the day. I want to know, what does Daniel Jones got to do to get a contract? Because I know y'all didn't pick up his 5th-year option, and so he's out there on a lame duck year, and Dable gonna want to bring in his own quarterback here eventually. So how good is Daniel Jones gonna have to play to get another contract?
Damn.
well, he gonna have to play like his life depended on it. That's all I can tell him. Because I mean, it ain't. He don't have no room for mistake right now. I mean, Daniel Jones has been with the Giants, and right now it's do or die for him. You know, it ain't no more. You know, hey man, you just started. You know, you a rookie. Nah, that's over with. I mean, he has to produce. If you can't produce, then we got to move on. That's as simple as that. That's the way. I mean, that's any job in the
That's the
world today.
NFL.
If
Yeah.
you can't produce, yeah, if you can't produce, we got to move on. We got to move on to the next man. Next man, hey, step up.
Well, that seemed to be the problem here in Carolina. They don't want to move on from Matt Rule. I'm sick of this motherfucker, man. They won't get rid of him.
Here we
Like,
go. Here we go.
bro, what? How many times during the week I call you and I just go on a Matt Rule rant, bro? This
Yeah.
this
It,
shit
it,
this shit is ridiculous. This man is strictly allowing Phil Snow to really run the franchise is the dumbest shit that he can do as a head coach. But you notice he didn't have any head coaching experience. He didn't have any NFL experience. He was a lot of people don't even notice he was a offensive lineman coach for the Giants back in the day. Matt Rule. That's what he was. Our head coach. He left the Giants and went to college football, and he went to Temple and Baylor and built up them programs over there. But he didn't win anything in Temple and Baylor. But then you come around, you throw this motherfucker $70 million and expect him to come and win a franchise Super Bowl, the first franchise Super Bowl for the team. That shit ain't happening. It's not happening because he don't know what the fuck he doing. At the end of the day, as a head coach, when you come in, you're supposed to get veteran talent to come in and help you build this shit the right way. Look at the Bengals rebuild. It only took them 2 years to do it. Look at the Patriots. When Belichick bust shit down, it only took him one off season to get back in there to get back in contention for the playoffs. I mean, goddamn, why is it taking us so fucking long? Stupid ass decisions is what's getting us there. We got to be smarter than this shit right here. We got this game with the Giants coming up. And I have to say, I'm hoping that our team comes out and do what they did because I'm one of the biggest fans, and I'm getting tired of people chewing my black ass out about it. These boys getting on my ass every week, bro. Boy, I'm tired of everywhere I go in Charleston, I'm fighting these motherfuckers in the store. You Maurice, you hear some of this shit sometimes. I be cussing people out, going toe to toe with these people about the Panthers. I'm not doing this shit no more, man.
yes, sir.
Not doing this shit no damn more, man. I'm tired of arguing with people over these motherfuckers who don't want to show up and do their job. And apparently Phil Snow has set the atmosphere for what's to come in Carolina because he really think he fucking Al Pacino over there calling shots with his little dumb ass. At the end of the day, it's Phil Snow has to go. Matt Rule has to go. You cut both of these motherfuckers off, and then from there, we can move with an interim coach and save the rest of the season. Because this season, if you move on with McAdoo and Steve Wilkes at defensive coordinator, I think we'll be better off. Let's be honest. The philosophy is already in there. Steve Wilkes can really tighten his defense up for what he wanted to be, and we can get some personnel that can win at the attack point. Enough of the shit. I'm tired of this, Bo.
I just hope Scott Fitterer don't leave too. I hope he
Man,
stays.
the
I like
longer
Scott
Scott
Fitterer.
stays, it's ugly. Like I said, every GM should have the right to hire their own coach. So it's like I hope he gets that opportunity. But the longer he's sticking in here with Matt Rule, it might just be a full rebuild whenever we blow it up, man.
Because
But I like
I
Scott.
think when he say he in on every day, I think he true. I think he's in on Raquan Smith.
Yeah,
But at the end
he
of the
makes a
day,
call
Yeah,
on everything. I
yeah.
respect that. He
but
makes a call on everything.
but we all know Rule overseas, and we all know Rule is highly influenced and really motivated by what Phil Snow says and whatever the heck he come up with because his so called experience. All because you old don't mean you got experience, bro.
But you know what? You know what? You know what the crazy thing is? When it comes to damn, I had it on the top of my head. I done lost my train of thought. Oh man, see, you see what the Panthers do to me, man? I'm losing my fucking
You was
mind
about
over
to
here.
talk. You was about to talk about Phil Snow or Matt Rule.
I damn sure was, and I can't remember what the fuck I was about to say. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this from week to week. I'm losing my mind. I'm getting angry. I'm cussing people out. It's a battle every time I step outside. Every time I step outside, it's a battle. Notice, niggas, I'm in the house because I ain't feel like cussing nobody out today. That's how it is. So, with this being said, we got a lot of cleaning up to do in Carolina because Granted, like I said, I'm one of the highest people that I, I love my team to death. I've been a big supporter of my team, but at the end of the day, I can't justify for motherfuckers not doing their job. At the end of the day, if I don't do my job, sell fucking milk and drive that truck, my black ass is out of a fucking job. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Them people don't want to hear that shit. Either I'm here to sell that fucking milk and tap dance my black ass in them stores, or they don't want to hear it.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna find somebody else to do the motherfucker. That's life at the end of the fucking day. If these boys don't get this shit together, ass is gonna start moving. Because if we lose this game Sunday, you can bet your sweet ass somebody getting up out of here.
All that pressure. Oh man, that pressure if we lose tomorrow. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
Come on. Why is it gonna be hilarious, Omar? This shit is not funny, man.
Man, Matt Rule up there stuttering and making up stuff will always be funny,
What the
man.
fuck is funny about Matt Rule with his ass on the line? I'm tired of this shit, man. Y'all boys, you and Waves are some crazy motherfuckers, man. Y'all boys love seeing shit like this. I don't want to see that. I don't want
What
to see it.
what you want to see us win? Q. I know you want to see us Q. I just don't.
I
I,
want
I
to
don't
see
think
us win, but I don't want to see another 5 years of us building this fucking shit from the ground up. I don't want to see that.
if the rebuild was done the right, they never committed to a rebuild. That was the problem. We half-assed this rebuild slash retool from the very beginning, and so I can't even
What you
say it
mean,
was a
Q? I mean, what you
rebuild.
mean, Omar?
Because remember, they never wanted. They came out, yeah, it takes, Rome wasn't built in a day. It took 7 years, and then you got to remember we started 3-0 last year. Oh, it's win now mode. That's why we trading to get C.J.
Well,
Henderson. That's why we
Omar,
trading to
he
get
wants you to
Gilmore.
he wants you to go back. What he trying to say is when the rebuild started, instead of them draft a fucking quarterback and then bringing Teddy Bridgewater as the bridge quarterback, they went with Teddy Bridgewater and realized quickly he was not the answer. No shit, motherfuckers. You can see
Facts.
that he's a backup quarterback at best, and you decided to throw his ass $60 million. Now you
Even if
should
I,
have went
I
out
don't.
and draft
I
somebody.
don't think we did. I don't think we didn't rebuild wrong. I just think the way they did it was wrong. Like
yeah,
y'all might say, well, what you mean?
no, you
Well,
right.
I say like this: the way they did it was okay. Like when I say that, we got a lot of stud players out of it.
They
Like
built the
Derek
defense
Brown. I mean,
first.
believe it or not, Derek Brown to teams he's a stud. J.C. Horn's a stud. Jeremy Chin's a
You
stud.
you you,
Uh,
you said
you-
Derek Brown is a stud.
I meant to teams he are. His value to a team would be a second round pick.
Derek
Team,
Brown
team,
on the scouting. Derek Brown on the scouting report. That's all he's trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like teams, bro, teams will spend highly for Derrick Brown. I trust you, he
That's
will.
why he get doubled so much. Teams
Yeah,
respect Derek Brown.
bro, I'm telling you, if we were to trade Derrick Brown, you would get almost a late first or early second for this dude. Even with because teams don't see it how you see it. Q teams see it. We if we plug this dude into our system, he's gonna be a dog. That's
Talk
how
that
teams
shit.
looking at it.
Yeah,
So what
that's
I'm
what they
saying is
said
this:
with Sam
we didn't
Darnold
build
too.
it.
If we
We
if we
didn't.
plug them in
It
our
took us
system,
it took us 3 years to actually start. Me personally, I think we should have built it in the trenches, starting in the offensive line and defensive line. We started doing a straight secondary, cornerback, trading for all these cornerbacks. Well, and not getting your quarterback though. But even when I get to the quarterback aspect of it, it's hard to say because who you would have picked in that quarterback class. The 2021, Joe Burrow was gone, Herbert was gone, and Tua was gone. I mean, last year it's questionable, but me personally, if I had the chance last year to redo it, only two people I'm taking over J.C. Horn is Rashawn Slater and Michael Parsons. Outside
Yep.
of that, I'm not taking. I don't. I think Matt Rule would have messed Justin Fields up and Mac Jones. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't. I wouldn't have taken them guys. But only people I would have took was what you call. And you're
after
not taking no
seeing how
quarterback
he
this year, so I
after
don't
he
know, man. I
seeing
just
after
yeah.
seeing how he did Matt Corral, I got no faith in this motherfucker developing a rookie quarterback at all whatsoever. He got no business being around a rookie because he gonna kill his career. Straight up, and that's just me being honest. If you want it from the horse's mouth, I'm bringing it to you from the player's mouth. I don't believe that Matt. Think about it. Matt Corral could have went anyway. Desmond Ritter went to Atlanta. You had what do you call it? Bailey Zappi went to the Patriots. Washington had that other guy. I can't remember
Sam
his
Howell.
name. Sam Howell, and they all look better than Matt Corral, and they all chewed a piece of our ass up in the preseason too. Think about that. Think about that. They Bailey Zappi carved us up in the preseason. So what I'm saying is where you go matters. Organization matters. What you teaching these guys fucking matters. And Carolina isn't teaching Matt Corral shit. They taught him, they basically said, okay, well, he ready. We could go ahead and put our system in and see if he pick it up. You can't do that shit, man. You got to teach this boy shit, man. Come on.
Nah, and to Lonzo's point about just building the right way, we been had O line issues and we never addressed the O
Yeah,
line.
right.
We been had O line issues, man. We drafted long snappers over O line depth at a point, like, and so everything we did, like I said, it was just questionable. Everything that they try to do is just questionable in building this team. Because they got rid of our core nucleus as soon as it came in. They let Greg go, Luke retired, they let Cam go. So Rule got all his players that he ever wanted. Now it's just a matter of going out on the field and winning games. And that's where I'm just like, I don't see it.
Hey, can I ask the Cowboys fan a question right quick?
Yeah.
So okay, say this year, okay, I think that got what, 8 weeks. Say if y'all finish like 4-13 and y'all got a top 5 pick, would you take a quarterback?
Ooh, probably not.
I gotta hear this. And why
The
not?
only reason I say this is because there's a lot of skepticism about Dak Prescott and that
Yeah.
team. Do I mean? I think it's worth
I think he
entertaining.
just had cause y'all was talking about system. He really ain't been in a real good system. He had Jason Garrett, Coach Clapp, and Mike McCartney. It's like I can't even put all the blame on him. It was like we gotta get Jerry out of that GM role.
Yeah,
Cause I feel like he would draft a quarterback just because he's Jerry Jones and he'll do something crazy like that. But we don't need an actual quarterback.
Yeah,
So you
y'all as
saying
the
his
Cowboys, y'all in
philosophy
a
is
weird
what you're
spot.
saying.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Yeah, y'all in a weird spot because if you change your offensive philosophy, you got weapons there. CeeDee Lamb is there. I mean, Gallup and them boys.
Yeah, but Gallup's
Ezekiel.
still hurt. Like I just want him to be healthy 1 year, just one full year.
Well,
He been hurt the last 2 years.
When's CD
me,
gonna get his
well,
hands
I'll
together,
be damned.
man?
So going into this offseason, what would you say? I know they talking about Tyron Smith being on the latter end of his career due to
Yeah.
his injury. So going into the offseason, what would you say is y'all biggest need?
Shit, may have to go to an offensive lineman again, like we did this past year. Or a wide receiver, one of those two.
What about
Wide
linebacker?
receiver, which one?
Linebacker?
Yeah, ain't Van Der Esch contract up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they getting
we
rid of
ain't got no
him.
linebackers
They
either.
play. Y'all play Mike at the end now more than like a linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah, he played like an edge rusher.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
y'all gonna need
Almost
that
a
shit for
3-4.
secondary too. Y'all gonna need everything though.
Yeah.
yeah. They like I said. That's why I said they're in a weird spot because when fully healthy, you can say that the Cowboys gonna make the playoffs, and once you get to the playoffs, anything is possible.
Yeah.
But then on the other side, it's
But
almost
but you,
time to
why
blow
you
it up.
saying that, Omar? Because it's the NFC and the NFC is weak.
Yeah. NFC is very weak this year. Bro, and that's what makes me even more mad, and that's why I'm ready for us to kick off this rebuild the right way because the NFC South is up for grabs. At the
Omar,
Yeah, Brady
top
that's
don't
why
look
I
slot,
that
think we
good.
can
CD
compete
did.
this year.
Yeah.
Because if you look at these top echelon teams, even with the Rams, I don't think is nowhere near as good as last year. Now I'm gonna tell you why. They don't have depth this year. Like they don't have a lot of depth this year. If you look at the wide receiver group, they don't have an Odell no more. They don't have a Robert Woods no more. It's just strictly Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson. And Allen Robinson didn't really look like none. Give it this one game. Okay, I'll give you that. But even if you go to the defensive side of the ball, they don't have no safeties. They don't have no corner. And most importantly, they don't have an offensive line. Andrew Whitworth is gone. Corbett is gone. Their left guard is gone. If you look at that, bro, their offensive line got dismantled. And outside of Von Miller, they was getting dismantled by guys like Daquan. Daquan Jones was killing that defensive line. And
Yeah, he
we
was.
we know Daquan Jones is mid. Like he's an average defensive tackle. So just imagine what top teams, and not even just them. If you go to Brady them struggled against the Cowboys. And that's what and the Cowboys really, I think the Cowboys beat themselves because I think the
Yeah.
Cowboys could have beaten the Cowboys offense really ain't answer the call. Their defense stood up on their defense only allowed 4 field goals and one touchdown. The touchdown
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
came
The
off of
defense was on point.
yeah, it was pretty much the offense. And if you look at the Packers don't got no. I mean, if like give it, I keep saying it's one game, but it's a big concern. Who is their number one receiver? We don't even know who that is. And if you watch that game, Minnesota, the number one thing that threw them off that game was the first play of the game. Christian Watson had his guy beat. And once he dropped that ball, it's like it deflated the whole Packers' whole offensive game because it was like, dang, I don't have no receivers now. Like that used to be Devontae Adams that can do that. So what I'm saying is I think, yeah, we're not a good coach team, but I think we can sneak in just because this NFC isn't as strong as I think people still don't believe it is.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, so we got 45 people up in here right now, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Show your boys some love. You already see it, man. We got the live watch party coming on this Sunday at 1 p.m. The cutoff for the live watch party is 11:30. Anybody after 11:30, the admission will go up to 20. So you need to show your boy Dub Q some love. Go ahead if you're trying to get up in there. It's a hell of a watch party. As you seen with this show, niggas can get in their feelings, and a nigga like Omar will piss you off in the middle of the game. Him and Waves together, you can't miss this shit, man. Waves, Big Cat, everybody gonna be in there. It's gonna be a thing to see. You gotta show your boy some love. And if you want to do it for the entire year, cap it on off that big old hunt done. You look at what you're saving, man. Look at what you say. You're saving yourself $70 on the year, man. Because if you look at it, $10 per game, that's 170, man. You do the math, man. You do the math. Hunt done gets you in every live watch party. You can rock with your boy Q. And if you're late after 11:30, you're gonna have to spend a dub to kick it with Dub Q. So you already see it, man. The Black Cat Panther podcast shirt is available on the screen. Oh yeah, Thurman, Maurice,
Yeah.
if y'all haven't noticed, your boy got a shirt now.
Boy, got a what?
Look at the screen, driver. Look at the screen, driver. Your
Oh
boy.
no.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I ain't seen
Boy,
that
I
yet.
tell you.
Yes, sir. So it's on keeppoundingtvshop.com. You can go there. The Black Cat Panther podcast shirt is in the building. Hey, I'll show you what the back look like, just in case you wonder. I like to get a little creative with my design. I got the white version of it too, the black version of it on the back. Show your boy some love, man. Put an order in if you want to sit here in the game with your Dub Q shirt on. Go ahead, man. Scratch that bitch out and make it comfortable. Show your boy some support. I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, man. Thurman,
What's up?
how about them Cowboys?
Man. I prepared myself all year for these jokes, man. Go ahead and get them off. I mean, you know how many people call me Sunday night? Like I wasn't trying to go to sleep. Like I was trying to go to work in the morning. I'm like, man, if y'all don't leave me alone.
Boy, y'all motherfucker get your ass beat, boy. God damn. Just join
I
the
don't know.
boat with us.
I don't know if we're gonna lose that bad Sunday, but I'm worried. I am a little worried. I want to see how it looks now. Yeah, we got Cooper Rush back there, but I'm just ready for next year.
Man, if y'all haven't noticed and you're watching this channel, normally every Saturday night, I usually do a roundtable live where I have any NFL fans show up to the channel and show some love. Well, I appreciate my two homeboys just for pulling up on me today, man. Being that Maurice is a Giants fan, I already knew it would have been good to have him come on and give a perspective of what to see and expect from the Giants. And Thurman is just in the building. I appreciate him because I haven't had my dogs together in a while. So I appreciate y'all just pulling up on your boy, man. These people are family of the channel, and they've been with me when I had 2 subscribers. When I had 2 subscribers, I had them with me. So I appreciate them, man. And
No problem, man.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
notice, man, it's came a long way if y'all haven't noticed. Oh man. So shout out to everybody in the chats. Lonzo, you good? You got anything you want to run back down for Sunday?
Oh man, I'm straight. Y'all, let's go get this dub, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maurice, you got anything you want to put out there before we close?
Yeah, well, good luck, guys. Good luck.
That's a funny motherfucker right here, boy. Hey, you know what, Maurice? After this game, you the first person I'm gonna holler at because I'm telling you right now, if we win this shit, you ain't gonna be able to shut me up all week. And if we lose this shit, oh Lord, I can't do
Well,
it.
Q, I'm gonna tell you, win, lose, or draw. If you lose, I still be right here. If you win, I still be right here. So just hold it back at me.
Man, I appreciate you, man. God damn, my nigga. Uh, so Thurman, you got anything you want to say before we close out?
Nah, man. Shit, I'll be back on next week after. Yeah, because Giants and Panthers play, right? So, yeah, I want to hear this conversation next week.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah, man.
good.
I
It's
definitely
gonna
want to
be
hear this
good.
conversation next week.
I'm talking big shit. I'll be back to talking big shit. If we win, if we lose, I say yeah, well, yeah, 0-2. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, well, ain't nothing else to do. Yeah, might as well tuck my nuts back in. Yeah, ain't no need to stick them motherfuckers out no more. Yeah, they be gone for the rest of the year. Hey, it's all right though, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate all y'all for pulling up, man. Y'all really show your boy some love today. So hey, you already know what time it is. You just been a part of the experience.
Yeah, I
Black
think so.
Cat Panther Podcast is in the building. We will be doing from now on. You can expect to see us doing Tuesday night film breakdown. Me and Lonzo will be in the building doing that every Tuesday night. For what we're gonna do because I'm on Panthers Uncensored on Monday nights. On Tuesday nights, we're gonna do film breakdown. That way, we can show you guys what happened with the game, so you can expect to see that. And we're gonna talk about it maybe every Saturday morning. We're gonna talk about it, see it. But the hustle is on. It's time to build this channel. The race to 500 is here. Your boy Dub Q is on vacation all next week, and you're gonna be seeing me all morning, all afternoon, all night, all night long. Y'all gonna be seeing me, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna be seeing me. So y'all have yourself a wonderful Saturday, and I'll see all y'all later on, man.